Humidor shop talk. Get ready. Humidor shop talk. Get ready. Humidor shop talk. Sports. Humidor shop talk. Cigars. Humidor shop talk. Get ready. Humidor shop talk. Get ready. Humidor shop talk.
Good morning, good people. Good morning. Welcome, Humidor Sports and Cigars. Good Saturday morning, beautiful day outside. Thank you all for joining us. We're going to move pretty quick. As y'all can see, it's a little change up today. Today, Mr. SmokeFella is here, but he won't be with us long. He has he has an engagement he has to get to. So I'm going to take control of the wheel for today. So we're going to get it started because we got a whole lot to talk about. Of course, y'all know the NBA draft, NBA playoffs. There's a whole lot going on. So I'm going to kick it off with my usual suspect, my boy KDL. What up, Kevo?
What's happening, everybody? How y'all doing? Good Saturday morning. Like Lefty said, we got a lot to talk about. NFL draft, NBA playoffs. Let's get it.
And, of course, I just mentioned him. And we're going to bring him in. Like I say, he can't be with us long. But Mr. SmokeFella, he usually on this end of it, but I'm bringing him in today. I had some jokes from him. I'm going to let him slide to next week. Mr. SmokeFella, where you at?
Well, I'm still going to crack my jokes. Thank you, Skip Hairless, for taking over the show.
Skip Hairless. Okay, I see you got your little 22 loaded.
Yeah, Skip Hairless.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Oh, shit. All right, and today, man, we got a special guest. If y'all know this guy here, man, hey, he keep us in tears, keep us laughing, man. He got a bunch of nicknames, but I refuse to call him that as one grown man to another. But SmokeFellas on TB Tony Barber. What up, TB?
Good morning, good people. I'm here for the day. Get Kevin Lauder straight. So let's get it.
Hey,
I'm right in like that, huh?
Oh, yeah, and of course, our producer, the Superback, Sean Sierra, he's been in the background. Sean, pop in and say what's up to the people. Or better known as Isaac or whatever else we call him. Just today your
Isaac,
birthday.
Greg, call whatever you want. Don't call me late for dinner.
Happy birthday, Sean.
Right, happy birthday.
Man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Happy birthday.
Dude, that's the third one this month, man. I'm enjoying it.
Right.
I'm enjoying it.
We ain't gonna know what to do when your real birthday come up. Hey, so let's jump into it, man. Let's get off into the draft. Let's get off into the draft right away. And I want to jump right into it, man. The biggest head scratcher of the draft gotta be the Atlanta Falcons at number 8, taking Michael Penix Jr. after they signed Kirk Cousins to 180 and $100 million guaranteed.
$100 million guaranteed.
$100 million guaranteed, and you pretty much. So in other words, they took a backup quarterback at number 8. On top of he's not that young, so sitting him ain't gonna help, and he has an injury history. So let's get into it. Ben, you first, man, since you ain't gonna be here long. What you got, Ben?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I just want to tell them, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Facts.
We got another receiver drop right into our lap, but I don't know if it's really a bad choice. And I'm gonna say this why, because Kirk Cousins come off that injury, you don't know really how he's gonna be. He could have a setback. You know what I'm saying? Now you got insurance. Right? Now, he another loaded guy that saddled with injuries, you know. That's a problem too. That's a roll of the dice. But you can look at it from both sides of the coin. But the majority of everybody is looking at it like, what the hell? But I'm looking at it as like, thank you, man.
I'm sorry. I don't. There's no logic behind this draft pick at all. TB, what you got?
I agree with you. I just don't get the logic. You getting two people with two bad ACLs. Could have got Spencer Rattler in the 3rd round and had him bag him up and save that 1st round money that you're gonna pay Penix. Yeah. Secondly, the owner of the Falcons looked at everybody like, palms up like LeBron. What you doing? But that's what people do when they spending your money. Now, they go grab. They just grab stuff they don't need. That was dumb to me. But again, like you said, Ben, thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Kevo.
I looked at it a couple ways, man. Either they don't really think Kirk Cousins is coming off this injury straight and they wanted an immediate backup, or yes, they gave him $100 million guaranteed, but you got to see when the guaranteed money runs out. I didn't look at it, but his contract could be front loaded. They can maybe get out of that in 2 years, similar to what the Giants did to Daniel Jones. So if it's front loaded, they can get out in 2 years.
26 is when it's guaranteed money. That's the last 10 million of the guarantee. He gets 90 in 24, 25, and he gets the last 10 in 26. So after 26 is when his money's up.
Okay.
That's a lot of money, man.
It's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
But I didn't know the details. But I was saying, if it's front loaded and it's only for like 2 years, basically a guaranteed money, they can get out of that. And maybe they figure we already got our quarterback. We ain't got to go quarterback searching again. Or they don't know if this dude is fully healthy. I don't, because other than that, I don't get it. Not the first one. Now, if you draft a quarterback later on in the draft, I get it. We got to have a backup. I get it. But not your first pick.
Or you know what? Or even you had Ryan Tannehill out there. You could have just bought a vet in to hold it down if you didn't feel like he was ready. But typically, when you talk about a top 10 pick, that's an instant impact player.
Yeah, he got to play.
This dude is going to sit, man. And he's already, 24, 25? He's not one of the young. Him and Bo Nix, the oldest quarterbacks in the draft. So he's going to probably end up sitting for 2 years. It just don't make sense. I think it's probably the biggest head scratcher since I've been watching football. I've never seen a pick that crazy in my life. I just didn't get it at all.
Well, Cousins coming off ACL though, bro. He might not be healthy.
Off Denver.
Yeah, but even coming off the ACL, Kevo, you got some veterans out there who could have held it down, or like TB said, you could have got old boy from
North Carolina.
Yeah, Rattler. Yeah. You could have got him,
or you could have went even cheaper and went on and traded a 3rd round pick and got Fields for 2 years. And let him grow. You got a young quarterback with young players. You done brought this prehistoric dinosaur from Minnesota to play with all these young boys. Right. I just don't understand that. You want to say
definitely a head scratcher.
Well, let's remember too. Guess who works with Atlanta's front office? Ryan Pace. There's OGM.
Does he?
Right.
Yeah, he over there in Atlanta. In Atlanta. Yeah. So.
Oh well, it would not make sense.
Now you see what happened, huh? Yeah. I don't get it. So man, other news in the draft, man. What was your biggest surprise in the draft for you guys? TB. What's your big shocker?
You know what? Probably that there was no trades, no major trades. I thought after pick 4, actually after pick 3, I thought the Giants or the Vikings would jump up to try to get McCarthy. But it seems like everybody fell in everybody's lap. Or like whoever wanted who, it fell in their lap. Like they had a meeting, like don't take this person, you don't take this person. The Giants got who they wanted, according to Kevin. We most definitely got what we wanted. But you know what? I have not yet to meet a brother. I'm 55 years old. I never met a brother last name but Doomsday. They must have had them in Chicago, man.
Well, they showed his family. I think he's from Nigeria or something. They showed they all had dashikis and shit on. They were showing.
Yeah. Well, you can see
so he
down in the city though, but okay.
y'all gonna have to get used to it, man.
Come on, man.
Oh yeah, we back, baby.
Yeah, yes, sir. Ben, what's your biggest surprise? What's your shocker? Outside of that Atlanta thing.
That right there just blew my mind that we got that wide receiver. falling, like TB said, falling into our lap where we didn't have to, trade up or do anything. I mean, it just was like hee.
Right
there for the taking.
Oh, one quick last thing on the surprise. What not a surprise that's gonna be a steal. I was reading up on this boy they got from was it Yale?
Yeah, that tackle.
Say he haven't given up a sack in 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah, they say definitely. Wait, we were talking about him last night. See how long his damn arms is?
Yeah, they said they don't know how he made it that far.
Yeah. Kevo, your biggest shot. And I know it ain't your Giants because you was calling the neighbors thing all the way.
No, my Giants did what they had to do. They did right. It would have been stupid to move up, and would have been even stupider to take a quarterback at number 6. They still ain't drafted a quarterback, by the way. They got needs: safety, cornerback, wide receiver. They did their job. My biggest shock is all these experts that predicted either Minnesota, Denver, the Raiders, everybody coming after number 4, number 5, and nothing happened. Nothing. Everybody stayed the course. That was my biggest shock. All these Mel Kiper, like all these experts, man, knew the Chargers was trading out.
Yep.
Or Arizona. Didn't nobody move.
And you know
Everybody
what? It's just like TV said. It just fell in everybody's laps and nobody had to do anything. So,
Yeah.
you're right. These experts that for the last month and a half with the these pre-drafts and analysis, all of them look like we shouldn't even listen to y'all ever again.
People said New England might have traded out. They took a quarterback.
Right.
Well, I think it was what they were saying, because they actually talked about it. They were asking for too much. Like Arizona was asking for a bag. The Chargers, they were asking for it. They put it out there like the pick was up for trade if somebody wanted to come up, but they were asking for like 2 first-round picks. They were trying to
hold the Bears got last year.
They trying to get some Ryan Poles type shit.
People were scared to jump in the waters like they jumped in for the Bears, and it's just like, it's a copycat league. But people was like, no, we're not doing that.
Right, we ain't falling for it.
Right. McCarthy ended up falling right to Minnesota anyway.
You're not gonna fleece me.
Well, they traded with the Jets, which I don't understand why they did that unless Denver was threatening to trade up. The Jets wasn't going to take McCarthy, so they jumped up 1 slot. They moved from 11 to 10. And the Jets got a couple of picks out of that. They get like 2 additional picks or something for that to move up that 1 slot. So actually, the Jets end up coming, and then the Jets got their guy. They got Fasanu, the tackle, which they needed. Everybody thought they were going to take Bowers. But
since we just mentioned JJ, we got Caleb. Just a question out there: who landed in the best situation when you looking at the Bears roster, the Vikings roster? Who landed in the best situation?
I say.
I think they both did.
Yeah, I'll say they both did, but I'll say more Caleb because of Jefferson's contract. Jefferson don't look like he budging off nothing. You gonna pay me what I want, or I'm gone. All right. Second, even though I would have loved to have Aaron Jones, can you count on Aaron Jones to be healthy? Because Aaron Jones is the one that's gonna save McCarthy.
Yeah.
Because when McCarthy's messing up, just get a ball to Aaron Jones. Mm-hmm. But we do know he get hurt a lot because he run hard.
Yeah.
We got 2 or 3 good backs. So one of them get hurt.
I think the only edge, I give Caleb the edge because the Bears defense should be like a top 10, top 5 defense. Especially if they can pick up another edge rusher. That's just on offense. It's about even, man. You got Addison on one side, Jefferson. You got Aaron Jones, that tight end that they got from Detroit. So he got
a couple weapons too now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But if you compare them, Jefferson, Addison, Hockenson, and Aaron Jones, compared to Swift, Kmet, Adunze, Keenan Allen, and DJ Moore, it's not close.
And throw Gerald Everett in there, man. That's
Everett. You got Roshan Johnson.
Yeah,
it's not close to me. Yeah,
right. But he got the best wide receiver in the league.
Plus, Caleb has proven he can throw. McCarthy can throw. I'm not taking that from him. But what do they do most of the time? Hand that ball off. So he really got a lot to prove.
Right.
But
right.
I think the good thing though with both of them, like they're not going to be in a situation where they have to carry the team.
No.
Almost like Brock Purdy. Get the playmakers the ball. Don't turn the ball over. That's all you really want. They not.
Right, that's why I'm saying kind of both of them, man. They both coming in good situations.
Like you don't have to come out and throw for 5,000 yards and 60 touchdowns and throw the ball 50 times a game. Like they both in very good situations. But TB, you're right. I think I gave the Bears the edge for defense, but yeah, the Bears probably got a couple more weapons. I don't know who else in Minnesota's backfield either.
No, and I do believe McCarthy gonna have he in a better situation than Drake May and Jaden Daniels is.
Sean, you want to jump
I agree
in,
with
man? Who you got in that situation? I think I know what you're leaning towards, but I want to hear your logic behind it.
If I had to lean, I would say Caleb by a nose. I mean, you talk about photo finish, but talk horse racing. That's a photo finish. There's just too much. I mean, Minnesota's got a great. Here's the one thing, and this is JJ McCarthy. JJ McCarthy could swing that ball. Let's not get it twisted. He was only asked to hand the ball off a lot because they had how many guys from Michigan got drafted? They're about to break the record of most guys drafted. All right, they had a squad. They didn't need him to throw for 10,000 yards. He could do it, but that's not what he needed. So him going, I still give it to Caleb. You got two 1,200-yard receivers. You got an upgraded running back room, upgraded offensive line, and the biggest acquisition I think the Bears got is the hell with not Caleb, not Odunze, is Shane Waldron. You get a play caller who knows how to maximize the skill set of your quarterback and puts him in the best position. You're going to have a good quarterback. You're not going to be throwing stupid ass screens on 3rd and 1 three times in a row. You're not going to have quarterback tush pushes anymore, tight end tush pushes, all this nonsense. You're going to have a veteran, a savvy play caller, and that's going to help Caleb Williams out big time. Kevin O'Connell, that's another great play caller. So that's why, I mean, the only reason I give the slight edge to Caleb is because he got a couple better. Jordan Addison ain't in the Keenan Allen, DJ Moore realm yet. Justin Jefferson, yeah, he's up there. But Jordan Addison, not there yet if he gets there. So that's the reason I give Caleb the nod by a nose, literally a photo finish.
Okay. So, Sean, you stay on for this one. So, as we know, we saw the 2021 class, right, with Fields and all those guys. You know, supposed to have been this good quarterback class. Only one remains with the team that drafted, and that's Trevor Lawrence. Everyone else has moved on before they got to their second contract. It was 6 quarterbacks in the top 12?
Mm-hmm.
Right? 6 in the top 12. Out of the 6, who's going to make it? Well, let's say how many and who's going to make it to their second contract with their team? Ben, why you here, Ben? Because we ain't got you too much longer. So, Ben, who you got?
Hey, that's a hell of a question right there. And then as you look at, Justin Fields' draft class and how the only person you got is down in Trevor.
I'm the only one left.
Man, this is a tough question right here, Lefty. You kind of got me stumped. Man.
Want to come back to you?
Yeah, roll back around to me.
Kevo, what you
little
got?
challenge.
All right, let's go down the list. I think Caleb will. I think Daniels will. I think
May will be
May. Yeah, May will. May will.
They ain't got nothing else right now. So
right. And Washington don't either. So Daniels, May, Caleb. Bo Nix with Denver. I don't know.
That's my pick is Bo Nix. He already 42.
I don't know.
He already 42.
Right.
So,
right.
Years old.
Penix, considering he's not going to play immediately, probably. Or they're going to have to put him on the field to see if they're going to get him to a second contract. I don't know how they're going to do that. Who else I'm missing?
That's it.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
You got? I don't know if you said JJ. I'm not JJ.
Oh, JJ. No, I didn't say JJ. Jay, as much as they didn't hype him up, man, yeah, he probably gonna make it to a second contract.
Now
Yeah.
it all boils down to actual play. Because if they come out and be a Zach Wilson, I mean, you
But
pretty
we
much
didn't see now think about it. That draft class, we wouldn't sit here today and say we saw 5 quarterbacks not being with their team no more. We ain't see that
right.
No, we definitely
when
didn't
they
see
was all drafted.
in
No,
year 4.
So you never know,
Here's how
bro.
you tell. Here's how you tell who's going to be there and who's not. Who's developing them. All right, we can sit there all we want and say this guy sucked, that guy sucked, he was a bust, and I'm telling you, it's not always that, man. It's this. Coaching matters. All right, look at Justin Fields. All right, Matt, what's his name? The dude in Kansas City now. No, not Eberflus.
Nagy.
Your boy Nagy.
Matt Nagy. All right, second year, he gets with Getsy. Okay, terrible defense, doesn't coach him, horrible fundamentals. Boom. Then you go to New York. No, New England. You had Mac Jones. Okay, that's criminal what they did to that man. That's criminal what you had a.
Right, they gave the man a defensive coordinator for offensive coordinator.
New England screwed him over.
Special teams coordinator, defensive coordinator in charge of a quarterback's development. Come on, man, that is criminal. That is criminal. So, who's developing? Caleb Williams. I feel super confident with Shane Waldron. Whoever Shane Waldron was going to get, I felt confident because of his ability. Drake May. I don't know who's their OC and what's his deal.
Right. I don't know who the OC over there.
I have no idea. They got a rookie coach too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Michael Penix Jr. I like the fact that he's going to be able to sit. So he'll probably start playing when he's 30, which is good. Give him a good 5 years, and that's it.
So he'll make it. He'll make it to the second.
He'll be 35 then.
Yep. He'll get 2 contracts, and that's it. And then JJ, I think JJ will make it because Kevin O'Connell, man, that is one hell of a play caller. So, and here's what they're going to do. They're not going to make JJ or Caleb win the game. Just saying, don't lose it. All right,
don't lose it.
You mentioned Brock Purdy earlier. That's exactly what. At least for your first year, so you get acclimated, or till the end of your first season, then we'll start throwing the ball downfield like you want to. And I had Caleb Williams, high school coach, who happens to be a good friend of mine. We went to college together. We played ball together. So he was on my show yesterday. And I said, is Caleb going to have a problem if they don't throw the ball? If he's not, he said, listen, he goes, Caleb, and he goes, in high school, Caleb threw the ball 40 times. And then he's throwing the ball under 15. He said he didn't care. He just wants to win whatever they need him to do. I said, okay. And Caleb said the same thing. He's like, I'm not here to wow you. I'm here to win games. Yeah. And that I liked a lot. So,
I mean, he's saying a lot of the right things, man.
Yes, he is.
A lot of the right things. And that's what we have to go for, so you can't be mad at it.
He's definitely winning the press conferences right now. You know what I'm saying? He wants to break.
A lot of people don't know much about him. When they started following him, all they got is last year's USC tapes. Mm-hmm. This kid's been remarkable, man. When he was at Oklahoma, he could have won a Heisman 3 years in a row, really. He went in against Texas. Yeah, he went in against Texas his freshman year, down 30 and 1/2, and by himself won the game.
Yeah,
the boys.
You got to figure, man. The man been a professional his whole he been carrying himself as a professional. He already got money in his pocket, NIL. He's literally been carrying himself as a professional the last 3-4 years, bro.
That was the plan between him and his daddy, the deal.
So it's nothing really for him to win the press conference. He's been a professional already.
You know what I think I really like about him? Well, a couple things. One, he had his parents. He lived too far in high school, so they got him an apartment. Yeah. So he lived as a high school kid. He lived in by himself.
15 years old.
What kind of 16, 17-year-old kid can stay by themselves and not get caught up and act a fool, having parties and all this craziness. Right. And how many things have you heard about him in the press? How many times you heard about him at the club and a shootout with baby mama drama? How many things have you heard about him? None.
I definitely would have had all. I would have had all that at 15. I would have had all that.
So, time out. You did.
Watch him now. And a coke habit. No supervision. Come on, man. Hey, TB, run through the.
Okay, so with your last comment there, with your where'd it go? With your last comment there, I got to put this up.
Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry about that.
Right. I think JJ will make it. I'm probably 100% Caleb gonna be there. Jaden Daniels will be there. I'm not a big Jaden Daniels fan. I think he's what's the quarterback in Indy? Richardson. I think he's Richardson 2.0. Real slimmer body, take a lot of hits, run for no reason, but he'll still be there. But the other three, I don't think they will be. I don't, especially Drake May. I don't think he'll be there.
Yeah.
But they got to give him some weapons too, man. New England ain't got nobody to throw the ball.
England ain't got nothing over there right now.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't see it.
We don't even know who developing the man. We don't know developing man.
Right. The head coach is a former defensive dude.
Yeah. So it sounds like right now everybody's at like 50%, right? 3 will get to the second.
Yeah.
3 won't. I'm gonna go on a limb, man. I think Jaden's gonna be a bust, not because of his talent, because of the situation in Washington. I don't know. I don't know what Quinn like a hell of a defensive coach. I don't even know who's the offensive coordinator over there in Washington.
I don't know who they got.
I have no idea who.
Dude from USC.
Oh, Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley is the
no,
Kingsbury.
Kingsbury, my fault. Kingsbury.
Yeah.
Damn.
From Texas Tech, Texas something.
Yeah. So and weapon wise, I know they got McLaurin and
Scary Jerry.
Yeah. I don't know.
They just picked up Eckler too.
Yeah, that's a good pickup. But I'm gonna stick with the, I'm gonna let history dictate it. So I think 2 out of the 4, man. I think I'm with TB 100%. Caleb will be there.
Yeah.
And JJ McCarthy. I think the other 4, I don't know, man. Let's just say I wouldn't be shocked if none of those guys made it to their second.
Well, you also got to look at a lot of them gonna get, because the GM gonna get fired, and what most GMs like to do, come in with their own quarterback.
Yeah.
So, so you that's 2 of them.
That's definitely gonna happen in Atlanta.
Right.
if everybody getting fired in Atlanta, they have a lose.
They already talking about it right now.
Right.
Everybody's gone.
He might
not
make it
flying
to
him. He's gonna be on Greyhound.
Yeah.
He might not make it to preseason.
Exactly. Hey, so I did. For you all who follow us on Facebook, did put a post up, man. If you're trying to follow the show, you want to chime in and comment right now, go to Sports Zone Chicago's YouTube page or the Sports Zone Chicago app on Roku TV. Chime in on the show. We are live. Everything's going on. We have technical difficulties with getting the show on Facebook. So if you want to, like our usual suspects who usually chime, know they're looking for us. Some people already didn't text me. So that's how you find us today. All right. So let's get on into the hometown, man. Chicago.
Go ahead, Skip Harris.
Yeah. I'm trying to do my thing. So let's keep it in the shy, man. Let's do it. Caleb Williams just broke the record, Caitlin Clark record, a week old. Jersey sales, flying off the thing. Yeah, they announced it today. Shattered the record.
Hey man, what's the jersey number?
18.
18.
Yeah, your IQ.
I just want to congratulate Bears fans because y'all will take any victory.
We don't want your congratulations.
So if it's jersey sales, way to go. That's y'all first victory of the year.
Mm-hmm. Something like the Lakers play-in championship, ain't it?
Well, at least they made it.
He said a play-in championship.
Y'all didn't participate in that either.
The in-season tournament, Tony.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Y'all couldn't do that.
All right, let's not jump around. We're gonna get to the NBA in a minute, man. So with this draft, man, and then we brought it up earlier. The young man from Yale, I can't pronounce his damn name. It's a weird name, but he's from the suburbs. He's from out this way.
Really?
And I don't know if Sean has that clip of when he got drafted. Man, it was an exciting time. The young man was in tears.
Man, that was nice.
I never heard the school though. Where you from?
It just says suburbs. I don't know what school. Sean, you know?
Yeah, Hinsdale Central.
Hinsdale Central.
Hinsdale.
Yeah, Red Devils.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get the clip yet.
Congrats, man.
Okay.
They got to be a dream.
Yeah. He's a big dude, man.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
And like you said, to me, it's shocking, man, for someone who hasn't given up a sack in 3 years to fall.
Yeah, but let's not forget that's
75.
1AA. That's FCS. He's at Yale.
Yeah.
That's FCS.
Yeah. I was about to say that, Sean. Don't forget where he was playing. It wasn't like he was having them Alabama, Georgia boys coming at him. But hey,
yeah, we played. When I was at Holy Cross, we played Yale a couple times, and then and we it's good, decent quality, but it ain't SEC Big Ten.
Braxton Jones was from a smaller school, right?
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Hey man, he still played at a D1 school. No sacks, no sacks. Don't do that.
I agree. In 3 years, that's remarkable.
Exactly. And that you say you got Braxton Jones.
No, you got to take that with a grain of salt. I'm not poo-pooing on it. I'm just saying, hey, just be leery. It's not like he played again. 1AA, you got guys. It's a whole different beast playing against 1AA talent. But no, I will agree with you. It is an accomplishment, but again, one day I got to take with a grain of salt or put an asterisk by it. Just let us know it's FCS because he ain't facing any FCS talent at this next level.
And the thing is with that's
all.
A guy could actually, have been overlooked because there's so many damn players out there, and he steps up to the plate. And if he does, it's a steal at 75.
They got a lot of them are already calling it a steal. A lot of
that's all I've been reading.
A lot of people have, yeah.
That was a steal.
But I think some of that too, though, is it was such a run on receivers and defensive backs that he failed. I mean, they were going like how many receivers went like 10 in the second rounds or something like that?
And they still going. I'm looking at it as I'm
And that's the domino effect from the receivers. DBs are going to go because you got to counter it. So it's been a big run. So you got some tackles. Hopefully, it's some edge rush out there. Actually, that edge rusher that went right before the Bears picked. I forgot who it was. That kid looked good too. Number 74 pick. He went right before he's an edge rusher.
That's one you said you wanted last night.
Yep. Yeah, he was right there, man. But I forgot who grabbed him, whoever it was. So let's look at today, man. What do you expect the Bears to do, Kevo?
Man, you got to draft the best player available at this point. As long as if you go in the draft and you fulfilled your needs, like whatever you're looking for specifically, at this point, you just grab the best player available for backup.
Of position, yeah.
Regardless of position. At this point, what's this third round right now, right?
Fourth.
Oh, this fourth.
I mean, fourth round.
Yeah, this fourth round.
Yeah, you just grab the best player available, dog.
Yeah.
The Giants just picked up a tight end. I don't know why we needed one, but they did it.
Well, y'all need everything.
Right. So don't act like you don't need.
Act surprised, right?
Y'all just need bodies. Y'all need bodies.
Right. I think the best edge rusher that's out there when they pick.
Monty, you talk about Braylon Trice went to Atlanta. The guy you were talking about, you said you wanted Braylon Trice
went right before. Yep, right before.
Yes.
Go ahead, TB.
No, I just said I think the Bears should take the best available edge rusher, the highest rated.
I agree.
Now, and then once that free agency hit, I mean that players being cut in June still got money. Yep. We might be able to nab a good one.
Hey, what if the Chargers just say, hey, let's go on and cut Mac or Bosa? It could happen.
Yeah,
they'll cut Mac before they cut Bosa.
Definitely, they'll cut Mac.
Right.
And I'll take Mac.
I'll take Mac.
I think they would have did that already if they was gonna do that.
Yeah.
That's why they let Keenan Allen go. They not cutting Mac.
I was just an example though, because the Bears had the most money, right? Like 31 million left.
Yeah.
I think the Bears had the most money.
I would go get for that 122 pick. I go get the best one-trick pony. Give me the best edge rusher. I don't care what division. Give me the best edge rusher. He could be like Mark Anderson back in 06. Like he's only coming down on third downs, and that's it. Third down or passing down. Second and 12, second and 15, second and 20, third and long, and he ain't doing. Do not worry about the running back. Do not tackle the quarterback. Do not stop at the running back. Go directly to the quarterback. Him in, and then this dude, all his thing is go get the quarterback. Get 10 sacks.
And now you
give me a one-trick pony.
That's true.
You ain't lying. You can't find them nowhere.
Yeah.
Ben, what you got?
Man, I don't like to agree with Kev, but it's the best available athletic, you know, because right now it's like, is the person really going to come in and make a huge impact, or are they going to sit and learn? So you're just getting the best available, and like Sean say, that one trick pony. I mean, man, that's what it's all about. Trying to find some little sliver of talent that you can use.
Hey, man, you got to look at the last two draft polls. Finds those gems.
He does.
In these late rounds. He got Braxton Jones in the 5th.
But that wasn't
That's a starting tackle in the 5th round.
I ain't seen the Bears draft yet. When y'all draft? They ain't been on the day.
122.
No, 122. So we got a minute.
Yeah, we got a minute for the Bears come up.
But you know that when you are drafting in the 4th, the 5th, and 6th rounds, and you can find steals or little diamonds in the rough, that's when you know that your front office is putting in the work and doing their homework.
Mm-hmm.
Scouts, yeah, the scouts.
That's when the real work is, though. Those late round guys. Yeah. What do you think about maybe a safety to sit behind the guy we got from Philly? He's a little older. Like
you got the kid from Mr. Simone Biles.
Oh, that's right. We did pick him up. Yeah.
What you call him, Mr. Simone Biles?
Mr. Simone Biles.
Come on, man.
That's about as bad as Mr. Sierra, ain't it?
Right. I was going to say that's like Mr. Sierra.
Well, at least you know Russell's name. Do we know this dude's name?
Not at all.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Know his name?
Right.
I can't remember his name.
So it was a joke, but it wasn't by choice. We just didn't know, so we had to just call him that. Good one, Sean. Definitely a good one. So, all right, man. So prediction, realistic predictions, man, because every network has been putting these predictions out. What is your realistic prediction for the Chicago Bears season coming up with Caleb Williams as a rookie quarterback starting? I'm gonna let's get Kev out the way. Let's get all the negativity out the way.
Right. Ain't negative, man. It's just realistic.
So, come on, Kevo.
So y'all had 7 last year, right?
Yep.
You figure you upgraded the roster, that's at least 2 more wins. Right? You ain't got a killer schedule. I kept telling y'all last night, first of all, the number is 9 for me. Mm-hmm. The number is 9. You got a tough division, man. Like the Bears, you got to. I was saying last night, all night, you got to get out that division, bro. You got a tough division, bro. So by the time y'all beat each other up, I got 9.
All right.
I give you 2 more.
Damani, is it possible that we can do like real quick? We have time because I don't know who all they play. If we can name them, and we just say win or loss, win or L. I say if you don't want to do that. I say 10 to 11 victories. I think we split with everybody in the division. Yeah,
that's 3-3.
That's 3-3.
Was not bad in a tough division.
Huh?
That's not bad in a tough division.
No. And the reason it's tough because we back.
Yeah.
All right. Injuries gonna take part in, and so say 10 or 11.
I mean, whenever you got a last place team with 7 wins, that's not bad. I mean, we know. I mean, the division is definitely gonna be tougher. Ben, what you got?
Man, that I'm hovering around that 10 mark, but the NFC North is gonna be a gauntlet.
Yeah,
because at a minimum, 2 teams probably gonna come out, right? If you look at NFC, period, 2 teams at least might be able to squeak a third one out, but yeah, you got to put in work in the NFC North to stay above. You got to stay in that 1-2 slot. So it has to be about 10 to 11.
Here you go, guys.
Oh,
okay. So I know from the division wise, they got the NFC West and the AFC South, right? So, all right, y'all want to do it? Well, this is not with actual schedules are now, but we can do it game by game. So let's start with the home, and we'll just go around. And you say win or loss. So the home game with Detroit.
First game of the year.
Okay, let's start. Let's go Detroit. Let's go.
No, that's
Sean.
not in order. This ain't
It's
in
not
order.
No, we just gonna
okay.
do it as they listed. So
Right.
let's go Detroit. First, let's go with Detroit. Sean, Detroit at home.
Win.
Ben,
Win.
Win.
TB,
Win.
Ross.
Kevin. Of course. I'm shocked. I'm completely
Right.
shocked. I'm shocked.
Well, I'm shocked with all the W's, but go ahead.
Let's just stay on the left side. Home game, Minnesota. Kevo, you kick it off.
I'll give you a W on that one.
Okay, TB,
Win.
Ben,
Win.
Sean.
Win.
I'll take a win on that one too. Okay, now let's get out of division. Jacksonville. Ben.
Whew.
At home. It's here now. It's here.
Might be cold.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be late in the year. You're right. We don't have our dome yet.
I'm gonna give that an L.
Win. No matter
TB
when they
got a
play. Win. No matter when they play.
TB got a win. Sean.
I got to win. Don't worry. There's
Gotta win.
some losses coming, but I got to win.
Got a win. Kevo.
L.
I'm so shocked.
Realistically, we can only base it off how the teams finished last year, right?
Right.
You gotta look at the moves made so far too, though. On paper, just on paper.
Right.
It's simulated. It ain't no, we can't call it. So I'm gonna take a win, man. I think the Bears gonna do real good at home. Let's go Seattle. Kevo.
Seattle, that's a win.
At home, TB.
Win.
Ben.
Win.
Sean.
They lost that.
I go win. They got a whole new coaching staff, whole
Right.
new system, whole new everything. Shane Waldron's gone. He's with us now.
Right. Gino ain't gonna cook. Gino cooking is over with.
Yeah.
Hey,
he got his money already.
Hey, if this was the schedule the way we looking, Eberflus would probably get an extension by now. With all these wins. Carolina. I'm pretty sure I know what everybody gonna say, but
Win.
let's just get it out the way.
That's
Go
a
ahead.
win.
Everybody
I give you a win on Carolina.
Win.
All right, let's go. Green Bay at home.
At
Sean,
home.
Green Bay at home. Here in
Win.
Chicago.
Yeah. That's a tough
That's a
one,
L.
especially when they play. Week 1, it might be early week 1 through 5. Maybe it's most likely an L, but if it's later in the season, I say a W. So I'll just to balance it, I'll take the loss on that one.
It don't matter when they play. They like Denver and LA.
Aaron Jones is gone. He was the bet killer.
Hey, Kev, stop. Ain't nobody that bad.
Well, I can't tell.
Yeah, he's a bear killer, but then they got oh boy,
Josh Jacobs over there.
Josh Jacobs.
Mm-hmm.
He don't run like Aaron Jones, man.
Did they lose Dylan? Did Green Bay lose
No.
Dylan? Aaron Jones?
No.
I don't know if Dylan left.
He's still there.
Damn. All right, I'm with
like Aaron Jones.
Yeah, but Dylan.
No, he didn't hurt us like Jones. No.
As a dual threat though, like Dylan is a headache. I'm with Sean though. I think it depends on if lately they've been getting them early. They've been getting them like the first 2-3 games of the season. If they get them early, man, I'm a little worried about it. Like I like to see them get them when Caleb got about 4 or 5 games under his belt. So I think I'll just take the L2 on that one. All right,
just take the L, man. Stop it. It's Green Bay.
LA Rams. Who y'all TB? Who you got?
L.
Dude, I'll take an L on that one.
Take an L.
Well, they'll take an L if they play them early. We get them out here. If it's cold, it's a W. But for this segment, it's an L. I say L.
Okay.
I'm taking the win. New coaching staff. I don't think they're gonna be together, especially if we get them early. I'm taking the W.
Sean,
we're talking LA.
The Rams. Yeah.
That is the Rams.
Oh no.
No, that's not. Yeah, you're talking about the
Y'all act like the Bears just win all cold weather games. Stop it.
I'm taking the L.
Warm weather teams they do.
I'm taking the L.
I'm taking the W. You know why? Aaron Donald is gone.
True.
Hey, that's big. That's huge. You may be able to dog walk the Rams defense.
He's
And-
gone right now. He still got a chance to say, "I'm back."
And Stafford's a year older, and who knows if he's going to be healthy by the time
Him
they
or
play.
Cooper Cup.
Exactly.
Cooper Cup and the rookie are both back this year. That will be an L. Thank me later.
Haku, what's his name? Haku? Whatever.
Puka, yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Cooper Cup,
Yeah.
that's an L. Negro Diamonds, carry on.
All right, Tennessee.
A
W.
win.
I give you W on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I take that as an L. That's going to be one of those games where you're like, how the hell did you lose that game?
Oh.
I see Seattle being like that.
That's a trap game, Sean.
Yeah. No Derrick Henry.
So you're saying Will Levis gonna light us up? I think not.
Yeah.
I'm taking the W on that one. I'm taking the W. I can't see Will Levis.
I hope what my guy Jay Grizz is talking about is like we still got that. Things have changed. We still got that PTSD from the past few years. That Bear D ain't having it at home with the home field advantage this year. I hope so, Jay Grizz.
I
hope so, Papa.
I do too.
Stop it, Jay Grizz.
Kevo, our hometown, we call him the hometown hater, Louder. That's Kevo's new name.
Right.
New England Patriots, I'm pretty sure we all agree that's a W.
W.
I give you W on that.
All right, let's hit these road, man. The road games. Arizona.
Win.
Dub.
Lost. That'll be the one. That'll be now. Go on the road to Arizona, a predicted win. That's usually when you come up short. That's usually like Sean say, how the hell you lose that?
The Chicago takeovers? Because you know there's going to be
one
down there.
That's going to be one.
I'm making
because you know what? There's too many jinxes who go to those games, and that's the problem. They see it's amazing. All the mushes. You remember Brock's tail? He's a mush. Get him in the closet.
All the takeovers be L.
He's a mush. Get him in the closet.
All of them.
Yeah,
all of them. Add slide. They all be the takeovers be L.
Our record for the takeovers is pretty bad. I think the only one we won was the Atlanta one back in 2013, 2014, whatever that was.
Yeah.
It's probably the last one they won. All right, let's go. Green Bay, Lambeau.
Lost. L. I'll take an L on that one.
I got them splitting because I said the loss at home, so I'm gonna take the wins. I got them splitting.
Okay.
Capital L.
I think Jordan Love got a lot to prove this year.
Mm-hmm.
Now people know what to expect. You know, the coordinators know how to game plan for him better now.
That's true. Ben, what you thinking?
In Lambeau, I'll take that L. Caleb's first venture into the frozen tundra. Yeah, it's a different beast.
And man, with the weather, man, hey, we haven't had too many bad winters, man. Last few winters have not been bad at all. So all that I don't know if the weather's gonna really play a big part this year.
Well, you just jinxed us by saying that.
Yeah, I did.
Thank
didn't
you.
I? Yeah.
Thank you.
Aaron Jones is gone.
We're gonna have about 12 blizzards.
Much. Get him in the closet.
Right.
We have about 15 blizzards and a bunch of cold fronts. The Colts it's in Indy. That's a road trip. We know where'd be there.
Is.
That's a road trip there. That's an easy one.
Yeah.
Now that could be
road trip.
ATB. That could be a takeover though.
Yeah.
That may be a takeover.
It is gonna be a takeover. You already know it.
Yeah, that's
I
gonna
gotta
be a
take
takeover.
my wife on that one.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a takeover.
I might have to take my wife. Don't sound so happy, TV.
What y'all think about the Colts, man? What you got?
Win.
That's a W.
Win. Going down
That'll be
I-65.
That's that first takeover win in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a win.
Breaks the streak.
Hometown hater.
Yeah.
I don't know, dog.
He don't want to say W.
Like they know that they can win it, but then you can also lose it. So I'm gonna be nice to give y'all a W.
You leave it to Kevo, they'll be 5-12. You already know what it is.
Right.
I mean, because all these shoe-in wins y'all doing ain't gonna go. Y'all know that. But I'm gonna give you W on that. I'm gonna give you W.
San Fran.
I take
All
that.
right. I'm gonna take this one, man. San Fran is gonna be that game where we shock the world and get that dub. On the road in San Fran, they're gonna be like, oh shit, the Bears is here.
That's a tough
Man, if you don't,
Negro dominant.
capital L, carry on.
I'll take the L on that one.
Yeah,
But I
better.
wouldn't be surprised for what being said though.
yeah.
Because remember what 2 years ago they came in here in the rain and fields ran all over.
Yeah. It could be one of those, and they don't know. It's a little turmoil over in San Fran right now, man.
Yeah.
IU wants out. Talking about Debo they were talking about trading both of them at one point. I don't think they're gonna trade them, but it could be a little turmoil going on over there.
Hey, man, take the L, man. Stop this. Take the L.
Yeah. Detroit in the D.
I'm gonna say
L.
win.
I'm saying the dub. We had him in the D last year, and we let him go.
Sure did. I say win.
And we let him off the hook.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna say because I did say the split in the division 3-3, so I got to get.
I did too, but now I think I'm win.
Okay, win. Okay, you got it.
We had a beat for one game in 55 minutes. In the last 5 minutes, the defense. No,
I mean, technically, man, in the last 8 quarters
against Detroit, we
in
matched
the last
up well
8
against
quarters,
Detroit.
Bears have outplayed them about 7 out of them 8 quarters, man. The Bears have outplayed Detroit last year.
Yeah.
Like this is gonna be tough, man. I think this may be a primetime game. Bears Texans in Houston.
L.
Yeah, I take the L.
I think it could be a great game, though.
But this ain't gonna be like a street walk. This gonna be an actual dog fight.
Yeah, I don't think CJ gonna have the year he had last year. Again, these D coordinators, they know how to game plan perform now. So he's gonna be good. No, I'm not saying that, but he's just not gonna have the year he had last year.
I think he will. I think because he got the same offensive coordinator, play caller. I think once Bobby Slowick leaves after the 24 season and gets a head coaching gig, I think then Houston's going to have we have a problem. But
They added Diggs. They added Diggs.
Look at what's his name, Josh Allen in Buffalo. He started to regress once Brian Dable left. We got to watch Joe Burrow in Cincinnati. His offensive coordinator Callahan just got a head coaching gig. So yeah, once your play caller that you're comfortable with leaves, and then we're going to see how well you can do. So but I still think the L this year for Houston Texans in Houston. Yeah.
All right, Minnesota at Minnesota.
I said we were going to beat them at home, so I'll take the L.
Yeah, ditto.
Teams will be beat up by now, so depends
No.
what we're playing.
Win. I'm taking them all. I'm going right at Kevin.
So I'm giving you an L on that, right?
Yeah, I know you are.
So Kev, you saying that we gonna lose the season series against everybody in the NFC North?
Green Bay and Detroit.
I gave you a W at home.
Okay.
I'm saying you're gonna lose the season series to Detroit and Green Bay. Yes. Minnesota, you'll split.
So you saying like 1-5 in the division?
No.
Yeah,
So Minnesota.
I'm literally saying you're not beating Green Bay, and I'm literally saying you're not beating Detroit.
So he's saying
4.
1-5.
But I will say that.
You're saying the Bears are going to be 1-5 in the North.
That's what he's
What
saying.
I'm saying is you're not beating Green Bay. That's 0-2. Detroit may pull a Detroit, so you might split with them, and I think you'll beat Minnesota.
So he says 1-5, maybe 2-4.
Well, he went to Thornton. He can't add. So.
But Detroit are Detroit though, so I never trust them like that. But I think you'll sweep Minnesota. You're not beating Green Bay, and you probably split with Detroit. I'll say that you'll split with Detroit.
Okay, so we back to 3-3. All right, last game, Washington. I'm taking a W on that.
Dub.
That's a dub.
That's a W.
But it's gonna be a hyped up game because the two quarterbacks.
1 and 2.
One versus two. Yeah. I could see that being a Thursday night game. That's an Amazon Prime type game.
Or Sunday night game.
Yeah, Sunday night. Yeah, either 1 or 2.
Yeah, especially if it's early.
The Bears are going to be on TV a lot in prime time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you're right, TB. Yep.
Especially the way Caleb's jerseys is flying off the shelf.
Guess who ain't gonna be on a lot of primetime games?
Those little men in New York that play in New Jersey.
I guess that's another one of y'all victories.
The mistake upstate.
We on prime time. We got jerseys.
The mistake upstate.
Right.
All right, guys. It's noon, man. We're gonna take a quick break, pay some bills, man. We'll be right back to you in 1 second.
Hey man, y'all enjoy the rest of the show, man. I'm out. I'll see y'all next week.
All right,
Bill.
Benjamin.
All right.
Well, see you the week after
Right, we got them.
Well,
Derby Day.
all right.
All right.
How do you take care of your mind health?
For my mental health, I meditate in the mornings.
I have my dogs. They're the best.
I just find ways that help me just relax.
Finding things that make me happy, like being close to my family.
I meditate a lot and read books.
I have hobbies outside of the game. I'm able to switch off. I'm able to turn my brain off from the game of basketball.
Your mind health matters.
Your mind health matters.
Yeah, hello. I'm really not sure if this is what you all do, but I really don't have anywhere else to turn.
Hi. I don't even know why I'm calling right now. I'm sorry. My thoughts are going a mile a minute.
My kids are out of state. My buddies from the army are all gone now. I'm really alone.
I left the service last year. My mom just passed away a few months ago. I miss so much time with her. I keep getting calls about the bills, and I'm trying to get a job, but I feel so stuck.
Okay, ma'am. I'm glad you called.
Okay, sir. Let's stay on the line and walk through some things.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Hey, it's your boy, the Superback, Sean Sierra, and be sure to follow Sports Zone Chicago on all social media platforms. On Facebook, Instagram, and our Roku channel, you can find us at Sports Zone Chicago. And on Twitter, we are at Sports Zone Chi. Also, be sure to download our mobile app so you can take Sports Zone Chicago with you on the go.
Blitz pressure. Plenty of time for Williams, setting up shop, looking long, got his man. It's Washington. It's touchdown.
Zachariah Branch motions, and look at all that. Opens up a huge gap. Caleb Williams off to the races and finally run down Diane Seuli to save a touchdown.
All right, we back. You guys got to see some Caleb Williams highlights, man. Rome Aduze, welcome to Chicago. We've been talking NFL draft, but we're going to change it up because, of course, we got the NBA playoffs going on right now. Before we jump deep into the NBA playoffs, so I want to talk about, we kind of had the conversation last night, so I'm going to call this end of an era. So the way it's looking right now, three of the biggest names over the last decade, more than likely, well, Steph's not in there. We're talking Steph, KD, and LeBron. Steph didn't make the playoffs at all. KD and LeBron are both down 0-3, right? So combined, I kind of did a little research. You're talking 10 championships, 7 finals MVPs, between the three, and they probably aren't going to get to the second round. I'm calling it the end of an era because now I think this is the changing of the guard to the Luka, the Jokers, the Anthony Edwards, the SGAs. I see the change of the guard I'm not going to say it's coming. I think it's here. So, as great as those guys' careers have been, it looks like they're on the back end. I don't see none of them winning another championship. So, TB, what's your thoughts?
No, I don't see either of them winning a championship. Real quick though, Dame got a strained Achilles, so I don't know.
Yeah,
if he's play
he may be out. Yeah,
it's that if Father Time is undefeated, and you just can't compete no more. LeBron is going against this Gordon kid who's young, he's athletic, he's big. Steph, they kept Draymond way too long. Draymond should have been gone and got something for him. Golden State messed up when they picked Wiseman with that number 2 pick. They could have got somebody that filled in.
I thought they should have kept him and developed him, man. He's what they need. Golden State needed size bad.
Yeah. But, I mean, they won all. Well, when they had, what was the big Australian guy they had? They kept bringing back every year.
I know you're talking about.
He's like 7 feet. He was number 1.
They gave up on Wiseman too soon.
Well, he's still not
him. But if you drafted him that high, you should have developed him. Shouldn't have thrown him out there thinking he was all that when he wasn't. You traded him. You got up off him. That was wrong, man. That was wrong. That was Steve Kerr's fault.
Yeah, I think they could have found a way to use him. But as far as Golden State, man, everybody talked about the Clay fall off. I thought Wiggins fall off hurt them more.
Yeah.
Because you could make an argument in that last championship, Wiggins had a case for MVP in that finals, man. Wiggins, at his fall off after, I don't know what happened with his old lady and his best friend, whatever nobody ever confirmed. Well, nobody ever confirmed it. Let me say that. So allegedly, the whole Maury Povich situation, he was never the same after that.
No.
Kevin, what you think?
He should be gone. Clay should be gone, and Draymond should be gone. They'll do right, bringing in another star alongside Steph. Don't play him like that. Bring in another star. But it's time to let these people go, dog. Draymond, regardless of what he says, the beginning of next year is going to still get technicals and get thrown out of games.
Right.
So why bring him back knowing he's going to do that? Like, let it go, man. Let it go. But as far as the whole topic, end of an era, you're right. LeBron and KD are about to get swept. Steph didn't even make it. And I don't know how those teams improve next year. Well, like you said, some of these young guns ain't going nowhere.
Ain't going nowhere.
Depending on how far Ant make it and SGA make it, bro, they're gonna be dogs next year.
Hey, that young boy in Orlando too, Pinchero.
Yeah, they on that. Dude, hey man.
And Boston is young still.
Right. Boston still got you.
Boston is young, yeah. Boston young. So I don't know, man. But hey, Jordan them had to let LeBron, Kobe, and all them take over. So here's what it is. Eras change.
Yeah.
So speaking of Boston, let's jump into that because they play today or tomorrow?
Today.
Play today.
So speaking of Boston, man, like everybody was pretty sure it's gonna be sweet without Jimmy Butler, but Miami came in and pulled it off, man. The TB, you mentioned Boston, so that's the alley-oop right there. Andrew Bogut, who was talking about
Bogut. That's right.
Andrew Bogut.
I don't think. Shout out to my boy Drew and Danny, Boston lovers. But I mean, how many of us believe Miami got a chance to beat Boston?
I don't.
Miami play hard. They're gonna get a game. They're gonna get a game. All right, they got one. They'll lose tonight, and then all the talk will end. Boston's still the team to beat. They got when they switch Martin to Porzingis got to kill him.
Yeah, that asshole cost me my parlay. It was going 4 points. It was like the other night.
Yeah, he got to redeem himself. He the X factor.
He is the key.
Yeah,
he the X factor. But I didn't have this as a sweep. I had it 4-1, but I had Miami winning the first game in Miami, not the second damn game. I didn't have that, so they got they won to me. I don't, It's all about if Boston don't come out with a killer instinct, they're gonna lose again. They'll win the series, but Missoula looks lost. So whenever they get, like, say Miami going to run, Missoula, just pan the camera to Missoula and just look at him.
He always looked lost to me, though.
Right.
He got a lost facial expression always. It's just his face. But Boston has been doing this all year, right? They played down to their competition.
Yep.
They played down, and maybe they've been reading too much headlines. And I forgot who it was that made somebody in the shop. It may have been Ronnie, who talked about Boston really ain't been in. They've been in chill mode the last 2 weeks of the season.
They had like a 12-game lead on everybody.
Yeah, they just kind of been lax. But this is an Eric Spoelstra coach team, man. They're gonna play hard.
All the time.
Nothing else, they gonna play hard. So Boston better stop reading them headlines, come out and ball out.
But at the same time, though, you're not gonna hit 25 threes a game either.
No.
So that ain't gonna happen no more.
Unless you playing the Lakers.
It's possible.
But
now 25 threes, yeah, that's more than like that's not.
But you ain't gonna that ain't gonna happen on the norm.
Yeah, that's true. So we all got Boston tonight, right?
I got Boston.
Yeah, I got Boston. Because I think Porzingis will show up.
Okay. We got what we got? Game 4, Cleveland and Orlando. That's on now, Kev, right?
It's on right now.
Cleveland, Orlando. Yes, on right now. Cleveland up 2-1, but Orlando put hands on them the other night.
I picked Orlando to win today.
They're gonna win today. They're gonna tie it up today.
Yeah. Cleveland is another iffy team. They got all the talent in the world, but you never know which team gonna show up. Donovan Mitchell can give you 50, and then the next day, shoot 5 shots.
I don't know if it's coaching or what with them, man. They got some hella talent over there in Cleveland. Hella talent in Cleveland.
They got big man guards, like they got talent.
They got the whole shebang, man. I don't know what's going on with them. But Orlando, man, I know, like, I haven't really got to see them play too much this year.
Oh, yeah. Well, Ben Carroll's good. What was it, Wagner or Wagner?
Mm-hmm.
Wagner.
Yeah, he's real good. And the boy,
they just need a shooter.
Wendell Carter over there.
Wendell Carter, yeah.
Wendell Carter, yeah.
They got Jalen. They got Brunson. They got some talent. I mean, they built all this through the draft. This is not like free agents coming in there. These are through the draft like you should do.
Right. And they still got hella picks. OKC the same way. Yeah. They still got hella picks.
OKC just a big man away.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If you can move Chet to the 4.
Yeah.
They need a big.
You can move Chet to the 4. Okay, since we jumped on OKC, let's go to it. Pelicans Thunder. What's that? Are they game 3? Yeah, they got game 3 today. Pelicans,
game 3 at New Orleans.
Pelicans Thunder in New Orleans. Still no Zion, of course.
Yeah, and this is actually the team that Zion would dominate with nobody in the middle to block him or slow him down. They really miss him this series. And
I would think the Pelicans get one game, dog.
Yeah, CJ hasn't done anything.
No, at all.
I don't know, but that's crazy because at the end of the year, CJ was balling.
Yeah, well, he must have left it all there.
They lost that last game of the year to the Lakers. They turned around and lost 48 hours later. And you ain't seen CJ at all.
No. The Bears are picking too, by the way.
Yep, the Bears pick. So yeah, we will break over to that as soon as they make the pick. It's the other game tonight. Well, we know what's going on tonight. Nuggets, Lakers.
I think the Lakers will get it tonight.
Yeah. Well, now D'Angelo is questionable. He has some mysterious injury.
Yeah, it's called 0 for 9.
All of a sudden, he's got some mysterious injury.
Right. It's called 0 for 9, checking out in the huddle. They went back and watched it, and all of a sudden he hurt.
Yeah.
The Bears took a punter.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the Bears took here you go.
Out of Iowa.
Oh, yeah, this dude's supposed to be some freak punter. They were talking about him on 670 the other day. It was a joke, though. They was talking about draft a punter. It was a big joke. I thought Trenton Gill was all right as a punter, right?
Yeah, if you can upgrade. I didn't realize how crazy. I had an All-American punter when I was with the Thunder, man, and this dude could make that ball do some crazy stuff. I saw at least 5 in practice. In pregame, he'd kick from like the minus 40, 35, and he would cough and corner it. For those of you who don't know what a coffin corner is, he'd get it right in front of the corner by the pylon. Dude, that thing would hit and bounce and just make a 90-degree turn out of bounds inside the 5 every single time in pregame. And I remember specifically at least 5 or 6 times that I remember, because I usually didn't watch punts because we were coming off the field. I remember specifically 5 times that. So the ability to do that was back in 05, 06, 07, 08. So imagine what these dudes can do now.
Yeah, the nation's leading punter. He's actually showing his highlights, a lot of hang time. And you know what, people, we don't value, like special teams like that, man. That field position is real important. They're showing this cat's highlights. He's known for pinning people, at the 10 and under. Like, so he's known for a lot of hang time on the punt. So nothing exciting. We know what the Bears draft was all about, the two big dogs, Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze. So we know what it's about. We ain't gonna get all into that. We ain't got to talk about it. Let's back to the Nuggets, Lakers. D'Lo questionable. Is it but they saying they're sticking with the same starting lineup as of now. It's supposed to be a game time decision. Kevo, you a Lakers guy. What the Lakers got to do to possibly pull it out tonight to make it back to Denver? One more game.
They need to bench D'Lo. You need to get some out of the guards that come off the bench. No one is scoring off the bench except Prince. Rui, I don't know where he's been, what his problem is, bro. But if he's not productive, you can't keep starting.
He's guarding Joker most of the time.
Okay, but that means you can't hit a shot.
Kevo, you played, man. You know how hard it is to guard. Joker's a big dude, man. Laying on you. Like,
I get
Joker's
it.
And Joker uses his body well. That's one thing. I get those thick cats like Joker and Luka. They use their body. They bang against you. Like, man, that's a hard assignment. Just like when
that fourth quarter come, you ain't got nothing left.
You go out, man.
Look, man.
Same with Reeves chasing Jamal Murray around. It's gonna take away from your offense, man.
Okay, but you shouldn't be 3 points. You're a professional athlete. It doesn't matter whether you guarding Joker. It doesn't matter, Reeves, that you guard Murray. Yeah, that's taking more out of you. I get it. But you're paid to play both ends of the floor, dog. I want to hear that as no excuse.
Did somebody tell LeBron? Because he always on the other end, not getting back.
They are running out of gas. To me, by the fourth quarter, they out of gas.
Yeah,
and the Nuggets go on they run. The Lakers have been up every game. But
they've been up every game. They'll probably be up tonight.
Yeah.
But you gotta look at what the offense is, dog. You can't have players on the floor that's not giving you nothing. And then you bringing people off the bench that ain't giving you nothing. So yes, they run out of gas in the fourth quarter. But I'm not gonna excuse Rui or Reeves for not being able to hit a damn shot on the other end because of who you guard. And then your starting point guard goes 0 for 9.
Yeah, that's bad.
Like what? Yeah. Come on, dog.
At home.
Yeah.
At home, at the crib.
So if he don't play tonight, he's benched. They can play it off and word it however they want.
So do you
start? He doesn't play tonight. They're benching him.
You start Dinwiddie or Vincent?
I would do Dinwiddie.
Start Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie ain't done shit since he been with the Lakers.
Yeah,
he ain't hit a shot. Yeah, but Vincent barely played. That's why I don't know why he on the playoff rotation. He barely played all year. He's still trying to find his legs. To me, like I mean, Vincent's a good.
That's why I will go with Dinwiddie.
Right, he's a good defender, but he's small too.
I mean, LeBron gonna bring the ball up anyway, so
right.
Do you really need a point guard out there?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm a Laker fan, but it's over, man. It's over.
Well, it's over, but I think you can get one.
Yeah,
that should have been the other game.
Getting swept 2 years in a row is definitely it's embarrassing. But now I'm looking at it. So we talked about it before the series started. We talked about on the show how I thought the key to this series was not letting Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter, and KCP get off. And that's exactly what happened game 3. Gordon, 29 and 15, Porter 20. Porter can't miss. I think he's shooting over 50%.
Porter is the guy that's killing us.
Porter shooting over 50%, ain't in this series, like damn near 60% in this series.
He's the guy that's killing us. As a matter of fact, before Murray hit the shot, he hit a 3 to tie it up right before that.
Sure did.
Game 2.
Sure did.
Like Porter is killing us, and Gordon is dominating the boards. Like bro.
But let's talk about Darvin Ham real quick. The strategy, because we discussed, I'd rather have Joker hit 40 than to give me this 26, 20 rebounds, 16 assist shit that he's doing right now. So double teaming Joker and they're doubling him. It just doesn't make any sense. So everybody else is getting hot.
Makes no sense.
He's so smart though, man. Even when you know, he just always makes the right play, man.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying about double teaming him, though. You know, he gonna hit those open guys, man. And Gordon's a slasher. He finds Gordon every time.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
they don't even run plays for Gordon.
When Denver comes up and at the top of the key, one penetrate, the wrong man from the Lakers will slide up, and then that's where Aaron Gordon's right there for the baseline dunk.
Yep.
I mean, they did it like 5 times.
Yeah.
And each time the Lakers slid up with the wrong man and leaving Gordon down there by himself.
That's why I was saying, just go one-on-one with Joker, whether it's Rui, whether you bring Jackson Hayes off the bench. Let Joker bang, 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 and just if he gonna scorn you, let him scorn you.
You got to take Rui off Joker and let AD play him, or start Jackson Hayes.
Yeah,
one or the other.
Go with the big body.
Or rotate him in and out. Rui ain't giving you nothing on the offensive end, so what difference do it make?
Well, he ain't giving you nothing on defense. Because Joker, what was it? Second game 2, what 20, something like that.
Yeah, but they scared to put AD on him for an extended amount of time, so that's why Rui is on. But here's if you want to talk about Dark,
it ain't worked yet. Why not try it?
I mean, if you want to talk about Darvin Ham, you cannot have Austin Reeves and LeBron out of the game at the same time. Those other guys are not playmakers. Austin Reeves handled the ball, and I'm not saying he's a great playmaker, but he's the guy that handles the ball. He could playmake better than those other guys. Dinwiddie, even D'Lo. D'Lo is a shooter. He's not a playmaker.
Yeah, D'Lo gonna
So
make
when you take LeBron and Reeves off the floor at the same time, you got to know better than that. One of them got to be out there. As far as handling the ball and as far as getting everybody involved, dog. Everybody else ain't gonna do it. So I don't know what they can do, dog.
Yeah, it's really not. Yeah, at this point, man, like you said, you're just trying to not get swept. Whatever it is, that's all you can really try to do. Like they've been saying, one game at a time, but it ain't no way in hell.
Well, they said they wanted Denver. They said we want Denver.
AD said that
they were gonna have to go through them one way or another. So avoiding them wasn't gonna happen because I don't see nobody beating them in 7.
I think Minnesota can get them.
I think Minnesota give them a series.
Minnesota got the size to get them.
They got the size, yeah.
Yeah, Minnesota give them a series, I think. Yeah. But I don't know, man. Jamal Murray, man, he's probably the most underrated guard in the NBA, dude.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray is a monster.
Wait, that's next round too, ain't it? Don't they play the winner of Minnesota and Phoenix?
Yeah, that'll be next round. Yep.
That's gonna be a good one.
They both should be well rested. Yeah. But it's in Denver. Denver got home court because they were the 2 seed. So
Anthony Edwards is one of those players that by himself can steal a game. He can get hot and this the NBA. You can get one player hot and he's still that game.
Edwards and Murray. That'd be a hell of a matchup. That's a hell of a matchup.
Who you gonna match up with Towns?
That's Aaron Gordon. That's Aaron Gordon. But Towns, I think, is the key for Minnesota.
Yeah.
I think when Towns is getting off and he hasn't really. I haven't really seen him do too much since the injury, since he's been back. But if Towns can get off, that's a big factor, especially going up against Denver.
And what's the other boy, McDaniels? He tough on D.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he be scoring too, and then Nas Reed dude be scoring too.
Nas Reed, that's what I'm talking about. Nas Reed, yeah.
Daniels won 6 man a year, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
Daniels won 6 man a year.
No, Nas Reed did.
Nas Reed.
Nas Reed. Okay, right. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about, man. Let's get into some of last night, man. It was got a little chippy. Dallas and the Clippers got a little chippy. Russ got kicked out the game. It was some bullshit. Russ really, I mean, it was totally unnecessary.
He overreacted.
They were frustrated. Yeah. The Clippers were so damn frustrated.
They're not gonna kick Doncic out.
Right. No,
because actually Russ was trying to talk to the ref and Doncic walked up on him and he just pushed him back.
Right.
He pushed him.
I mean, but he didn't he just man, get out of my face.
Mm-hmm. You know? And then the other who's the other guy that came up and kind of gave him the little shrug.
PJ.
The kid they got from
PJ,
Charlotte.
then he stood there like
PJ.
this.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Hey, I thought Russ was gonna go full Artest. You look in his face.
Well, you know, Russ a nut anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't run to his defense. I tell you that.
No, they didn't.
No,
they didn't. And of course, James Harden is being James Harden.
And Kawhi just looked like he's like I'm done with basketball.
They saying they were talking about him this morning. They said that this knee is really bothering him.
No, okay.
Bro, you can't sit out 2 weeks and then jump in the middle of a series and think you just gonna come back and jump right in. And he ain't got his legs, bro.
And
you can tell all his shots are short.
Paul George is not a superstar.
Yeah, Paul George kind of fell off, man. Yeah. I don't know what happened. I don't know if bringing in Harden kind of hurt his game a little bit, kind of took away from him a little bit. But you would think, man, that Paul George should have some type of that's usually a mismatch. Yeah, that's usually a mismatch, man.
Because, and they haven't signed him to an extension. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, he's out of there.
That's right. Yeah,
keep that in mind.
Now that kid Norman Powell, I like him.
Yeah,
I like Norman Powell. He should have got 6th man of the year. Actually,
Norman Powell's tough, man.
Hey, but I tell you, he ain't never seen a shot he didn't like.
Yeah,
he gonna put it up.
One thing you ain't got to worry about, he gonna put it up.
Yeah,
he gonna put it. He was with Toronto, wasn't he? At first.
Yeah.
Toronto? Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, he was with
Toronto. He was on that squad.
The thing with going back to Phoenix, if you watch the Phoenix game, everything is isolation, 1-on-1.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no pass. Why they didn't bring Chris Paul in, I have no idea.
They miss Chris Paul.
Especially for Bradley Beal.
They won't come out and say it, but they miss Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal has
point guard.
Bradley Beal has no business on this team. I don't get it at all. If I was them, I would bench him to start Grayson Allen. Does Beal come off the bench or is he starting?
Who?
Bradley Beal.
He starts.
He starts. They should probably bring him off the bench and let Grayson Allen start.
Well, he hurt now.
Yeah, he got
Grayson
hurt.
Allen ankle messed up.
Now. Yeah, but oof.
But Grayson Allen was starting too.
Yeah, he was. He was in the first. But that's when Beal was out, though. When Beal was out, because Beal missed a whole lot of games this year.
I would let what's the kid they got from Jersey? The guy that shoots everything.
Royce O'Neal.
I probably would let him start.
Yeah.
At the 3 and put Book at the 2.
Yeah, that's probably a better look. Yeah, because I think
Book ain't being Booker either.
Yeah, Book ain't doing much either.
When you got him bringing the ball up, he's not a point guard. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they needed. That's why I say they missed Chris Paul. Right?
Chris Paul, because he didn't have all he had to do was roam around.
Yeah.
You know? Now he got to bring the ball up, try to get everybody into it. When you run a point, what you always got to be able to get back.
Yep.
So that take a lot out of you. By the time that 3rd and 4th quarter come, you done.
And that's one thing, man. Whether you like love or hate Chris Paul, man, he's a facilitator, man. He's an old school point guard.
True point guard.
True point PG, and that's exactly what that team
needs. That's what they missed.
Of them.
They are missing that bad right now. So yeah, it looks like definitely that Minnesota Denver matchup is gonna happen. So the Clippers, just real quick before we move on, they go out first round. Big shake up. They break it up. Y'all already saying
the reason they ain't extended Paul George yet.
So who?
Yeah, they break it up.
So who stayed? They may want to consider moving on from Kawhi.
Just gave him his money. You can't do it. You just gave him the extension.
You can always trade him.
Yeah, you can always trade him. You can definitely always trade him. And it was already rumored that if the Lakers move on from Ham, they may go back at the Lou.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that
if they get swept, Ham gone. Ham is gone altogether.
Yeah, they're gonna.
The Lakers. You
got to blame somebody, and they are gonna blame Ham. So yeah, I agree.
In game every year.
Yeah, and the players like what's the assistant coach? Their assistant.
That's who they want. The black guy.
Yeah, they want him. They want him for the to take over as a head coach. LeBron loves him.
But yeah, he loves him now because he's not the head coach. See, he's an assistant, but when you become the head man in charge, and you got to make all of the decisions, you know. And LeBron, your friend, what you gonna say? No, man, we're gonna go with LeBron. Well, no, AD should be shooting it. No, LeBron. Because
they too much of a veteran team. It doesn't matter who they bring in. You know what I mean? Like they don't listen to Darvin Ham anyway. So, and yes, when they get swept, that's what they're gonna say. You got swept 2 years in a row. You got to go. Can't fire the player.
Only person they can get something for, besides AD, which they can't get rid of, is Austin Reeves.
Yeah, and you hate to give up a young guy like that. He seems to be getting better every year too. You got to keep some type of youth, man. You got to have some type of youth on the team. You can't just keep bringing in all these old heads and expect to run, man. Like we talked about the end of an era. These young teams taking over, man. These young cats is coming in. They balling. I mean, they definitely doing their thing. So let's move on real quick the series with my eyes is on big time, the Sixers and the Knicks.
Great series.
Great series, man. Sixers and Knicks, 2-1. Philly had a case where they could have been up 2-1. You know, New York pulled it out the last minute, but 2-1. Embiid, he still don't look nowhere near 100%. He's probably looking about 70.
He's not.
About 70% right now.
Yeah, they say he can barely walk, man.
Yeah, so that's huge. So game 4, who you got? Knicks, Sixers.
Philly.
I got Philly.
You got Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Brunson ain't having a good series. Not shooting
Not at
wise.
all.
He's
Not
not.
at all.
Not shooting wise at all.
Yeah, not at all. And I don't know if they done found something, but they do miss Randall.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
they do.
They miss Randall.
And I'm not a Randall fan.
Brunson could be wearing down too, man. He could be wore out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But Kev, you called at the beginning of the series. You said they were gonna throw cats at Brunson all day.
Yes.
They
got to get the ball out of his hand.
But the one thing about him, he gonna put it up.
No, he's still gonna shoot it.
Brunson don't care if he missed 10 straight. He gonna keep shooting it.
You make your Josh Harts and everybody like that beat you. Get the ball out of his hand, run at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guys like Josh Hart, they can play, but they well overrated.
Yeah.
In these situations.
But Hart's the type of guy like he did in game 2, though. He can make some plays that can get you a win. Like he's one of those guys.
I think if Embiid is healthy, we know. Well, first of all, they wouldn't even be in this position, but they'll kill him.
Yeah, yeah.
Embiid is unstoppable.
Yeah, I had Embiid averaging like 35 and 15 in this series if he would have
he still run off 30 on one leg.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So it was Bucks Pacers last night, man. Bucks Pacers. TB bought it up early. Dame strained Achilles.
Yeah.
Don't know if Giannis playing next game.
He's not.
Giannis is another one that's taken a humongous step backwards.
Yeah.
And what it is, by all his injuries, he's not athletic no more. He really, in my opinion, he can't play to me. He has no moves. He has none. He uses his left and that's what gets him by. Because he take 2 steps, he's there. And all these years, he still ain't learned how to shoot. Ain't learned how to hit free throws.
Yeah.
No.
And his style, like the injuries don't surprise me. That running people over, constantly hitting the floor. Like, you're going to get hurt, man.
His
like,
chilling ass brother on the side.
Thanos, the nasty.
He even got commercial. Like, how does this dude get a commercial?
Hey, man, you leave ML Carr alone.
Not ML Carr.
You leave him alone. But look, here's what we got to start doing with Giannis, man. They're going to lose to Indiana. I called that before the season even started. Because they've been beating them all year. Dame with a strained Achilles, you don't play the next day.
You definitely don't.
So with no Dame, who's averaging 30, with no Giannis, Indiana wins the series. They will fire Doc Rivers. Everybody's going to blame Doc. They'll fire Doc Rivers. So here's what we got to hold Giannis accountable for. This is about to be your 5th coach in like 7 years. You are signing off on all these coach firings. You are signing off on all these player trades. You're signing off on this. When do Giannis take responsibility? When does the league or players or whoever, these talk show hosts or whatever, hold him to the same accountability that you're about to do with KD, you're about to do with LeBron? You're going to shred them up as soon as they get swept.
Yeah.
Giannis is about to lose in the first round again. And yes, he has a championship within the last couple of years. Okay, cool. And an MVP. Cool. But he's firing all these coaches. He's going out first, second round. When do we start holding him responsible? That's all I'm saying. Why he can't get the same smoke everybody, all other superstars get.
I agree.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, the first and very number one mistake was letting Drew Holiday go.
Right.
Holiday, and I've been screaming this for years, and Damani will tell you, he is the key. Holiday was the key to that team. He took the defense assignment on the toughest guard, and he was always in the right place at the right time at all times. Now, he took a lot of pressure off them dudes.
And Giannis signed off on that.
And as big as Lopez is, he should be down there killing.
They'd rather shoot the 3. But they weren't gonna beat the Pacers anyway, man. The Pacers have been blown, they've been beating them all year.
Yeah, but
all year with
they
Giannis.
don't play no D, man. But
Again,
real talk, the Pacers can come out the East, to be honest, with that when they picked up Siakam.
Siakam is killing the Bucks too.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, when we gonna start holding Giannis accountable, dog?
I agree. Because they're gonna
he gets a lot of passes.
KD to LeBron. Really, LeBron, they're gonna just tear him a new butt.
They're gonna tell LeBron, they're gonna tell KD gonna get that smoke too.
Yeah.
KD gonna get it, especially if he gets swept.
Yeah.
So what does Milwaukee do? What does Milwaukee do? I mean, you don't have the defensive guy. You know, Giannis is always his physical style of play definitely takes a toll. You don't have the Drew Holiday. You know, Middleton. I mean, was he 45 now?
Like he had a great game last night. He was killing. Now I know why they was going to him instead of Dame. I didn't know Dame was hurt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what was happening. Okay, cool. But Middleton only do that every once in a while, ever since he got hurt.
So you don't think Patrick Beverly can carry him?
Yeah, he could carry the bags to the back and forth to the plane.
Well, he got all the money he been stealing from them in his bag. He ain't got no room to put nothing in there.
He also got every jersey of every team.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna knock him because hey, shoot, he in the league.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him on that.
Yeah, that's true. Then he didn't hold a gun to their head to sign him, to offer them his contracts.
Right.
So, but so now
Milwaukee's done, man.
Yeah, they have to be done. No Dame, no Greek Freak.
Yeah,
and
they done.
Do you see Dame walking after this?
Yeah, and I hope they don't try to get the Greek Freak, force him back in for the next game.
That'll be stupid.
Yeah.
He got the same calf strain that Kevin Durant had. Exact same injury. Kevin Durant sat out a month. At that time, came back, first game, popped his Achilles. Giannis would do the same thing if he came back right now. Especially the way he played. Durant can at least just stand there and shoot jump shots. Giannis don't know no other way to play.
Right.
So no, you don't bring him back. That's your franchise. No, don't bring him back.
I agree.
And with Dame out, you might as well just chalk it up.
So no more serious title contention for the Bucks for another 10, 15 years?
They're gonna get back in the trade market. Get rid of Middleton.
Yeah, they might have to Middleton or Porter. Get rid of them. Wow. Now, hey, they can have Levine, give us Porter back and whoever. But
you gonna take Middleton?
You know, I
have Levine.
Let me see what his contract. I want to see Lillard's contract.
But Dame is still under contract, ain't
he?
Yeah, I'm checking it right now.
He ain't no free agent.
No, I said get rid of. We'll give him Levine for Porter and whoever else to match up the money.
Now you want Porter's back.
I never wanted Porter's gone. I honestly believe the Bulls are a power forward away.
Well, you can't be stealing on teammates.
He's not a power forward. You need a rebounder.
Yeah, Dame's under contract for 24, another 3 years. He signed an extension. So 25 and 26, estimated $54 million.
Wow.
26, 27, $58.6 million.
And what's Dame, about 32, 33?
Is he that old?
So he's 33.
Yeah, Dame's been in the league for a minute.
33.
33. So you got a 33-year-old with an injury history that's owed $54 million.
Until he.
How do you trade that?
He'll be. Yeah, that's gonna be.
112 million. Get that right.
Hey,
112 million.
Wow, that's a lot.
So how do you trade that? So that means you stuck with him.
Yeah.
Unless they get a 3, unless they can find somebody to replace Middleton and get a 3. Because I don't know what else you do.
The Bulls know about that. No one wants. They got Zach LaVine. No one wants that crazy contract that Zach LaVine has. Nobody wants.
No, but
I don't think anyone wants Zach. I think the Bulls would even be happy to eat some of that contract if they just give it to Zach. And people are like, nah, no, thank you.
Well, Paul George will be a free agent.
Yeah, he will.
But he don't give you the shot making ability that Middleton gives you. He can get
I think
straight.
Paul George needs to go back to his own team like he did with the Pacers. He needs that environment again.
Yeah, well, they ain't taking him back. They ain't taking him back.
I'm not saying go to the Pacers. I'm saying he needs to, like, if he came to Chicago,
right?
Because I don't think DeRozan coming back. They trying their best to get rid of Levine. If Paul George comes in, he's the number one option. I think he needs that back, like being the number one option.
Yeah.
You don't think they're going after Levine? I mean, DeRozan?
No, I think DeRozan walks.
But they said they want to bring DeRozan back. And he said
Yes, they may want to bring DeRozan back, but I don't see no 35, 36-year-old staying in Chicago and won't have a chance of winning.
Oh, he wants to come back. He's the one who said he wanted to come back. He's the one who said it.
Settled here now.
Then it ain't about winning there. He's just comfortable in Chicago.
Oh, it wasn't about winning when he signed with the Bulls. Yeah. He said his family love it here.
Right. So he's more comfortable with losing and maybe being a play-in than going after the championship that he should have had in Toronto. As soon as they traded him, a year later, they won the chip. He was supposed to be a part of that. He was a part of that team that got him there.
Right.
And then they traded him, and the next year they won. He should be chasing the championship ever since.
But how you gonna get Kawhi without putting DeRozan in the deal?
Well, I mean, they had to do it, but I'm saying that would haunt me. Like, I was that close to a championship the year I get traded. It's all about a championship for me now.
Yeah, but he chose the Bulls over the Lakers when they had AD and LeBron.
He did.
So, is he really chasing championships, or he
can't be
end his career somewhere where
So Paul George has a player option, so he can opt out after this year,
right,
and be a free agent.
He will.
Paul George, Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young.
What I'm saying is, like, if you want, like you said, bringing him to Chicago or trying to get him to Chicago, you just got to get rid of Zach LaVine, because I think that'd be a nice landing spot for him to come to Chicago. But then you're gonna have to give him another Zach LaVine type contract.
Right, you're gonna have to pay him.
Yeah. Well, you get out of that Ball contract at the end of the year, right?
Believe so.
Yeah.
Or they could do an injury settlement or something.
No, but they say maybe ready to go next year, so it sounds like he has one more year.
No, okay.
Come on, man.
No, he came in with DeRozan, right? So yeah, it got to be.
They all came together. Yeah,
they all came together.
Right.
So it got.
The only one that's still under contract is that came in with them is Caruso.
Right. Well, the Bulls definitely, but I think I wouldn't mind seeing Paul George with DeRozan.
Yeah.
So
the Bulls need to blow it up and stop playing.
Lonzo Ball has a player option to go for next season, 24-25. If I'm him, because he's making 20.4 mil.
He's opting in.
2025, he's going to be making 24-25. He's making 21.395.
Yeah, that's all wasted money.
Well, as a player, trust this. He's gonna opt in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Trust that. Now the Bulls gotta make a decision.
No, he opt in. But you're gonna have to give DeRozan away for player contract that's ending. Yeah.
You know
he's
what?
A free agent though.
Yeah, but you know what? I think it sounds like DeRozan is more.
Not DeRozan Levine, I was saying.
I think with DeRozan though, I think he's more about comfort to me. Like he's comfortable in Chicago.
Right.
He don't seem like he really likes to change teams. Maybe he stayed in Toronto a long time.
Yeah. Well, he said his family loves it here. His wife and kids love it here. And to a lot of these players, which basically I believe with Carmelo, that's important. Because Lala wanted to be an actress, so she was like LA or New York.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but don't forget, let's not forget that wasn't one of the biggest things. One of the biggest things they had it back when Melo was coming. They still practiced at the Deerfield multiplex. Everybody had to live up there. No one was going to live in the city and then travel to Deerfield and back. Right. Once they got the new stadium, or once they got the new practice facility right across the street, then Chicago, athletes are able to stay downtown or West Town or something real close. And there's tons of movie stuff and Hollywood stuff going on here in Chicago. So that I think that might have been one of the biggest issues, or one of the things that kind of propelled them. That's not the main issue, but because Lala's she's in She's in BMF. Remember, she was in Power. She's in BMF. She's, so you got they're filming him out. So if you want,
I was gonna say New York gave him $100 million. The Bulls only offered 80 something.
Well, New York could pay him. He would have been leaving $50 million on the table.
Right.
New York had his bird rights, I believe, and they can pay him the most.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he has made so much money over his years. I don't really. It was about at that time when he was married to her. Yeah. But DeRozan like it here.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, DeRozan. Maybe you make the play-in.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, that's what LeBron doing.
Pretty much. And LeBron comfortable in LA. LeBron ain't going nowhere.
Right.
He ain't going nowhere.
I can't see him going back to Cleveland or nothing like that.
No, don't say that.
Not doing that.
Listen, Cleveland is set right now where all they need is a LeBron.
I agree with you with that.
All right?
I agree with you.
The LeBron not chasing nothing but one thing, Jordan. If he can get to 5, and if the Clippers say, the Cavs say we'll sign Bronny, he don't need no excuse to go back home. He said, I'm going home. That's all he has. I'm going home.
That's the only way I see him leaving LA, because he's comfortable in LA too.
Right.
The only way I see him leaving if something like that happens. The Cavs like, hey, we're gonna drive Bronny, you come home. And he say, I want to retire home, and no one can be mad.
They can win.
Yeah.
You know, and Cleveland is, hey, we get a LeBron, they set.
They're definitely.
And he's gonna opt out. When everybody get over it.
Right.
They're gonna definitely opt out. And I think now though, I don't know. I think quietly LeBron, they finna focus on Bryce. They finna focus on Bryce. They keep moving around them programs out there. They just had a family picture. Bryce LeBron height.
Really?
Right. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna end up being the tallest.
Yeah, Bryce is LeBron height right now, and they say he way more skilled than Bronny.
No. Okay.
So if the focus is on him now, keeping him in the best situation, then I see him staying in LA.
Yeah, because Bronny ain't getting no taller.
No, Bronny definitely not. I mean, Bronny at the most, he'd be out coming off the bench. He'd be, he should probably be in the G League, but
no, he should stay another year in college and get a full year of college. Don't come in the halfway point, right in conditioning, and then on a minutes restriction. Get you a full year of college basketball, develop your skills, go somewhere where you're going to play.
I don't think he's going to enter the draft, to be honest.
Don't put that boy in no damn draft. He ain't ready.
He definitely shouldn't. He shouldn't go in the draft.
Right.
He should. So real quick, right? So far from what we've seen in the playoffs, if you had to, we did our predictions before, but let's do them now that we've seen how these teams are rolling in the matchups and the possible matchups going next round. Who we got? Eastern Conference Finals.
Go ahead, Kev.
I got Boston. I'm gonna say Boston and Philly.
I say Boston and Indiana. Well, who do Boston play next if they win? They play
Boston get the Orlando, Cleveland.
Okay, I say Boston, Indiana.
I'm going Boston, New York. I'm going Boston, New York, man. New York just scrappy, even though, and for them to even be up with the way Jalen Brunson is playing, the way he's shooting. I'm not gonna say playing, but the way he's shooting, for them to still be up, I think so. Who they next round they would get? Looks Philly. Like gonna be Indiana.
Philly, right?
They would get Indiana.
They get Indiana. Okay. They get
I don't think they can beat Indiana.
You don't think New York can beat Indiana?
No, not in 7 games.
They
could before they got Siakam, but Siakam is a big difference down there, man.
He is. Siakam is. Yeah. At least he try to play defense a little bit.
Right.
he get a little effort. He get all right. What about out west?
You got and Denver will play Minnesota, so it's hard for me to. I'm gonna go Minnesota, Dallas.
I'll say Denver, Dallas.
That's where I was going. Denver, Dallas.
I think Minnesota could beat Denver.
So we don't think OKC could beat Dallas in 7? That's the next round.
When Dallas made that trade deadline moves,
Gafford and Washington,
that was huge, man.
That was because they were missing bigs.
Yeah, that was huge.
The other thing too, man, Kyrie is focused.
Yeah,
like Kyrie is really focused on basketball, man. It's showing, man. And when he's got his head right, which is it's been a long time since his head has really been right. He looks healthy.
His contract must be coming up.
No, he just got paid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they just got paid.
Just paid him.
And they say the one gonna work with Kyrie and Luka.
I didn't think it was either.
Hey.
I didn't think it was. But you know what? That's probably an ideal situation for Kyrie because
they respect each other.
Right. And the fact that if they don't make it, everybody gonna blame Luka. It's all on Luka's shoulder.
Right. And he ain't got to be the main dude.
Right. He ain't got it. Right. He don't have that. He don't have that. He been staying out the media. You know, they barely interview him. When the last time he even had an interview?
Well, if he stopped complaining all the time, he'll probably kill.
Who?
Luka, man, they eat palms up every play.
Every time.
Yeah, he's a definition of a crybaby, man. Every call.
That's in LA.
No, but Luka ain't far behind. Just watch Luka.
Dude, I seen LeBron take a charge. He rolled over, man. I thought the damn Holy Ghost, man, he was switching and flicking so fast. I said, look at this dude, man. Then he bounced right up. I said, man, come on, man.
Hey, man, LeBron he's the king of the selling it. I give him. I'm a LeBron fan, but LeBron do sell it. He definitely sells it. So
and I do not dislike the Lakers. I like the Lakers. I'm just not a LeBron fan.
And you don't like the Lakers? Stop it.
I ain't got nothing with the Lakers. I ain't gonna cheer for him. But I not as long as LeBron there.
Yeah, I don't think the Laker hate is as strong as the LeBron dislike.
It's the LeBron thing, yeah.
The LeBron dislike. Like I'm literally on social media, and I mean, people you would think the Bulls won the championship every time LeBron loses. You know what I mean? It's like and some of these posts though. Some of these posts are getting real ridiculous.
Keith Millhouse, I'll call you out.
Right. They're getting a little ridiculous, man. Right. Like, I mean, come on, man. We gotta look as far as the LeBron Jordan thing. I think they're not even comparable. They games are totally different.
And please be done with that. Please.
Yeah, like
until he retire, they won't stop.
Yeah, it's like a reverend and an atheist arguing. Right. Like, come on, man.
If he gets swept, or even if when he do lose to Denver, it's gonna be brought back up again, and they're gonna be saying, "Don't ever compare him to Mike."
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So. And like I think like the closest thing to Mike was Kobe. It was Kobe, flat out. I mean, style of play, the mentality.
He Kobe Jordan did.
Well, yeah, definitely. He was a clone. He was definitely a Jordan.
Only thing he didn't do was marry a Juanita.
Right. Facts.
I seen a post the other day with LeBron shooting that wide open shot.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said Jordan would never
take a wide open shot.
No, wouldn't have missed it.
Well, I mean,
Jordan missed shots.
Yeah, we all know that's.
But I'm saying that was some of the posts that was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
As far as comparing them, I agree with Scotty. He was more of he more Scotty. I compare him more to Magic than anybody.
Right, he's more Magic.
Yeah. Like a Magic Scotty.
Yeah.
Love child. You know what I'm saying? Like if you put them together, that's probably what you're looking at. That's why like the comparisons are just utterly ridiculous to me, man. But it looks like something that's gonna never stop. Like something
it ain't gonna stop.
It ain't gonna never stop. So we got about 8 minutes left, guys. I just want to put out there, man. Hey, any products you guys got, man? Cigars, apparel, anything, man. If you want to advertise on the show, man, just get it one of us. Facebook, you know how to reach us. Anybody our SmokeFellas page, our Humidor Shop Talk page on Facebook, Instagram. You guys know where to find us. Let us know, man. We'll get your product on the show. Even if you want to advertise your event, anything like that you want to do, let us know. And don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube channels. We know we had a show on Facebook all the time, but the YouTube channel is where you're definitely going to see it, and you probably get a little more content too on there as well. So subscribe to the YouTube pages, as well as, keep following us on Facebook. So, since we got the conference finals, who we got in the finals?
Minnesota, Boston.
I'm gonna go out on a limb with the early prediction. Denver, Boston.
Yeah, because I think we got robbed of that last year. I wanted to see that last year. I wanted to see that Boston Denver series last year. So real like me and TB debate this all about Tatum all the time. We debate this about Tatum. If he don't do it, if he fail again this year, you still got him superstar status?
Yes, absolutely.
What do you rank him as the top players in the league today? What do you rank him?
Top? I say today, not overall careers.
No, just today.
Top 3.
But if he don't win, you can't say the man ain't a superstar. I ain't gonna do that.
Because you gonna say Luka not a superstar?
Well, let's say I just think like when you get to that that LeBron, Steph, Jordan type, that's what I mean. Like he needs to win it to get to that level.
He does need to win.
He needs to win.
What do you rank with Damani?
I got him top 5.
Okay.
I got him top 5 in the league.
And Luka ain't even got there yet. So at least he didn't play in the finals.
But he's not gotten. He hasn't done anything yet.
Right. Well, you definitely got to win. But what, Tatum been in the finals twice, right?
Once.
He's been in the finals once. He's been in the Eastern Conference Finals like 3 times.
Damn.
Not more than that, it hasn't.
I thought it was more than that.
Yeah.
Eastern Conference Finals.
He only been in 1 finals.
Right. That was someone against Golden State.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's I don't know.
That was just gonna be Golden State's regardless.
Yeah. But I had Boston in that series though.
I did too.
I had Boston,
and I'm gonna go to State.
I thought they was gonna pull it too.
I'm a step man.
Well, if Tatum wouldn't have hurt his ankle, but that's that superstar moment, man. That's that moment, man, where you got to play through it and will your team to a win.
Well, I think with Holiday and Porzingis additions, it's gonna really help them.
Mm-hmm.
It's really Brown. Brown hasn't been playing good ball at all to me.
Inconsistent. He's just consistent.
Yeah. Right.
This year, Boston has no excuses not to get there.
Derek White, they miss him coming off the bench.
Yeah, the bench took a hit.
Yeah.
Bench definitely took a hit.
Yeah.
I think if Jaylen Brown, to me, if Brown would kind of focus more on that Scotty role, like defense, let Tatum be the dude. Sometimes it looks like he be competing with Tatum, so who gonna be the man? But I think Brown would be a great Robin.
And on the flip side, Tatum defers to him a lot, like the KD, Westbrook.
Sure,
I got to keep him happy.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. You got to notice that sometimes he defers to him like he the man.
Right.
No, dude, you the man.
Keep going. And you don't get White the ball. You don't get White the ball enough to me. White is big. Derek White make big shots. He played great D. He's big to me.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Boston got the full package, man. They got veterans, Horford, Drew. Like they got it's the full package, man. They got the athleticism, the size, the youth. They got it all, man.
Everything is the matchup problem.
It ain't no reason why Boston can't go on a Golden State type run. They extended Holiday.
Yeah,
it's no reason why they can't be the next dynasty. They could make a little run.
They're about to blow the waters off with Tatum, though.
Yeah, but they still got to pay White too.
Yeah.
But then they paid Porzingis.
I don't. Did they extend?
Porzingis was already in the contract.
I thought they extended him. I thought they extended him when they got him.
Did
they
they?
extended him. Yeah. They just signed Drew back.
Yeah.
They extended Drew.
Well, Tatum was up this summer.
And he coming back.
And he gonna make more than Brown.
Yeah, and Boston ain't gonna have no issue going into the luxury tax. They shouldn't have a problem going into the luxury tax. But this team, I think the only team to stand in their way, man, may be Denver. It may be Denver, man. I don't know when Denver. I don't know. It's something about when those other guys are getting off, man. They seem to be unbeatable. When Porter and Gordon and them are getting off.
But that's the same stuff. But flip it. When Tatum, Brown, Derek White, and Holiday, when they hitting.
Yeah, Boston got the same type weapons.
Yeah. See, and then they got players that the Lakers don't have to chase Murray.
Yeah, they got bodies.
Yeah. Derek White played good D. Holiday played great D.
Yeah.
Brown played good D. So
yeah. I could see. I'd rather see if that's the matchup. I like to see Brown on Murray.
Yeah,
I say Holiday on Murray.
I think Brown.
I would go with Derek White on Murray. Derek White, about 6'5".
Yeah,
So
you got to have a little length on him. I think he can shoot over Holiday.
Plus, he'll make Holiday play D. You're gonna have to chase him.
Right.
Yeah.
And Holiday don't have to score to be effective.
Right.
No, he don't.
You don't really need he can give you 12 or 14 and you be cool with that. You know what I mean?
With 5 steals.
Yep.
And a clutch shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely his that's his role, man. I don't know. I think whoever though, but I like the Minnesota pick though, TV. I ain't gonna lie, man. I like Minnesota. I like Anthony Edwards, man. Man, that boy got a lot of heart.
Yeah.
That boy got a lot.
I wouldn't be shocked if Minnesota.
But that boy Nas Reed is tough. He long. He tough.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna get out of Cat?
That's the key.
See.
That's the key. If Cat's at the top of his game, they could be on.
Bear can shut that middle down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think either one of those matchups, man. Boston, Denver, Boston, Minnesota. Those would be great matchups.
If Minnesota get past Denver, they going.
Yeah.
I believe they
can. Yeah. If they get past Denver, they should cakewalk into the finals.
Right.
All right, guys. Time for our parting shots. TB, kick us off. Parting shots.
I'm gonna keep it short and simple. Thanks for having me on tonight. Eduardo Limon anniversary party was 12 years.
12 years.
12-year anniversary party. Damani will give you the address because I don't know it, but that's where we'll be at tonight. Come have a smoke, a drink, hang out with the fellas, celebrate Eduardo Limon.
Yes, sir. Kevo.
Oh, and the Lakers will be on too.
Yeah. Yeah. That's always a time.
but you don't dislike the Lakers though.
As long as
thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks everybody for tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all for the ride tonight. Yep, Eduardo Limon's anniversary party, sneaker ball at that. So come on out and have a good time with the fellas.
Yeah, definitely, man. Hey, happy anniversary to Eduardo Limon, man. 12 years in the game, man. Black-owned cigar shop. 3721 Sauk Trail, Richton Park, Illinois. Tonight, what time we start? 6 or 7?
I think it's 7, 6. Why not?
6 or 7. Yeah, I
early
know.
Arrival is suggested.
Definitely suggested. You got Hula spending the night, Squirrel, DJ Squirrel, and
Farley.
Is it Farley or Maurice?
Farley.
I know Farley. Yeah, I always do it.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, Farley.
You late house.
Right. Yeah, because you know Farley gonna come late. Right. He's gonna definitely come.
And for the record, I do not hate the Lakers. I just hate that Delroy Lindo Jr. number 23.
Come on, man. Oh, also next Saturday, man. Fedoras and derby hats, man. SmokeFellas presents is gonna be a great time at Platinum Cigars, man. Put on some clothes. Come on out. 2:00 next Saturday. We will not be on next Saturday because we'll be getting ready for the event. So we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. And on behalf of the Sports Zone Chicago, SmokeFellas, and the whole cigar community. Also, man, to all our people down in Atlanta, down in Culture, man, y'all be safe out there. Have a good time. Enjoy yourselves. But thank y'all for tuning in, man. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Y'all can catch the replays, go on Sports Zone Chicago, check out Sean and Maya in the morning, all other shows, man. What's up, cuz? We got some great shows on the app. So check us out. So we see y'all then. In the meantime, where there's smoke,
there's the fellas.
There's the fellas.
Peace.
Welcome to Chicago, Angel Reese, Carmelo. Yep. We got Connor Bedard here. We got Kayla Williams here. Don't say nothing when we back, baby.
Let's go, baby. Shot time.
It's about time.